Alright, the cue popped for the seat of sacrifice. We have a circular platform of blue crystal with some gold designs around it. We have the the paladin-like warrior of light,
For my
Elizabeth.
people, for our world, I will strike you down.
Beautiful shield, beautiful sword, beautiful armor of... Yeah, and we're surrounded by what turns out to be our friends of this eight-person trial. But yeah, big crystalline platform, lots of stuff going on in this fight. I will do my best, but it is not easy.
This battle shall be our last.
Got paladin and warrior tank. Oh yeah, forgot that was gonna almost drop us all. So the first thing he does is drop us all to like 1 hit point, which is heal. The next thing is some circular AoEs you just want to get out of. And then a donut, you want to stand under him. Crescent Saber is a get out of direct AoE with him. Circular AoE under him. Pause means Absolute Fire 3, don't move. There we go. We would heal up for the heck of it. This one is Absolute Blizzard 3 is do move. Move for the heck for sure when that ability goes off.
Be gone, spawn of shadow!
So he has invoked a fire thing on his weapon,
Darkness
which
must
means
be
we do
destroyed.
not want to move on this. So we're going to do the donut AoE and don't move. Tank kept moving, which is why he's taking some extra damage he doesn't need to. Tank forgot how it works.
Like my path.
Sword of Light. Ascendance. Sword of Light hasn't done anything yet. Ascendance? What are you doing? Okay, so we're all raised into the air. No matter, if you will not fall, then you'll be banished. Instead, we're all raised, we're all chained, we're not... Rift swallow you, and like multiple attacks. And we each get moved to one... This has been nerfed? Because we didn't have the fucking dragon. Yeah, but we all get moved to one of 8 things around this circle. We get teleported to a different realm. Here, where we Ascians have been forced to retreat time. Damn it, fuck. You just want to like click a bunch of stuff, like a lot. You want to click a lot. Oh my gosh, wait, what? You want to click, oh my gosh, so much. Struggle all you like, even should you break free, there is no way back. Oh my god. I'm clicking like my mouse and everything. God, dude. If anybody fails, we all fail. We have to start again. You clutch the crystal of Azem to your breast and wish upon it with all your heart. And there's this light on a dark screen. And so it ends in unceremonious silence, says the warrior of light who turns his back on us. And then notices that we are not. This circle of gold and light, and we have one of the ancients.
It cannot be.
Robed, as they have been. He snaps a finger, and we all come back into existence around him at 8 points. An octagon, if you will. And as this robed figure walks away, puts a hand in the air and like kind of waves it like,
To
go
me,
fuck yourself.
warriors of light.
This guy stabs his sword into the air, which causes a pillar of light to go up.
I am salvation given form.
As he does so, like 8, 10
Mankind's first hero and his final
first
hope.
hero and his final hope.
For victory, I rendered up my all.
These warriors of every possible job.
Your demise will be our salvation.
Need a tank cooldown. Please use it. No? There we go, baby. Use a tank cooldown so we don't all die. There we go. We hit 25% HP
You
instead.
still stand. Then be gone, spawn of shadow.
Imbued absolute again. So we got the ice weapon, which means you want to keep moving during the Spectre of Light part, I think. Maybe the next part. You just want to keep that in mind that it's ice. He's gonna summon a black mage and a white mage. Fuck, I remember what they do specifically. There's like, oh, they're gonna summon these circles around, and every circle needs to have at least 2 people in it. Like 2 comets. So just make sure you're have at least 2 people in each one. They're gonna all touch down at different times. Okay, this is. I think we gotta keep moving. Keep moving because it's ice time. Keep moving. There we go. I think we did okay. These guys like remember this fight. End Dragon Dive is going to be a group-wide AoE. A little healy thingy from it. I got a Sage as my fellow healer. We have a Dark Knight with a Summon Worm as well. Here we go. Here's our first Summon Worm. So we're going to have some expanding AoEs where those circles are. And do not be on the dragon 1/3 of this map because you will be insta-killed. We're going to have a stack-up mechanic. You might kind of want to go toward the boss with it, and the spread-out mechanic on another person. They want to go to a corner. We have a tank buster. I don't know how they mitigated all of that. I put a shield on them, but I don't think it was enough to the limit. It's going to be... What is that?
My soul knows no surrender.
Alright, I think this is spread out. Oh wait, every corner. Oh, if you got that thing, tanks and healers will get a marker. You want to spread out to every corner. To the limit. The next time, I can't remember what this does. Oh, we have some stack ups. So you want 4 and 4. I don't think we're gonna get it. You definitely don't want to share it because you will be killed. Only me and the main tank took one of them, and we survived. So this is the spread out, or a spread out mechanic, I guess. Bad time for a fucking phone call. Oh my, we got 3 deaths from that. Okay, I'm gonna get my healer up. Dark. Healer up. I got you, baby. Okay, now instead of triangles, we're gonna have these like dual parallelograms. Oh shit. And we want to keep moving because we got fucking ice. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And we have an Eldrigan dive. No problem, just group-wide AoE. It's fine.
Be gone, spawn of shadow.
Imbued absolute fire 3. Okay, so he's got the fire sword, so that when the time comes, we gotta stop. Spectre of Light. I don't think that's the time, but I'm gonna stop anyway. It's gonna summon one of those golden warriors. This one is samurai. What are you? Ninja? Oh, ninja. Fuck, that's. I don't know what ninja does. Hold on. Oh, you want to get to the side that's gonna push you from. So you don't like get pushed into shit. That's bad. We stack up. Stack.
Must be destroyed.
Cool. And then a donut. I think we're gonna have to pause during the donut. We'll find out. Yeah, we did. And then there's 4 players that are gonna have dragons targeting them. They want to go to the outside of the platform away from the dragon to have the cones that are about to form be nothing, you know. You don't want your cones to be something. You know what I'm saying? And then from the middle there'll be this dragon thingy, or we wanna move, fuck. Cool, we did it. It's a very complicated fight. You wanna watch the Demon Slayer 1 gaming channel.
I cannot fail.
Like,
I will not.
don't rely on my video, for sure. Elidibus is one hand down, one knee down, as is tradition. I feel like I wasted that food. It was piety to make my mana regenerate faster. It was vitality to make myself more hit pointy, and determination helps my heals better. So, and it was one of the fights you definitely want to do it. So, I guess I'm not too worried. I get these. It was Pixie Berry Tea, and I got it from a quest. So, we're gonna leave the duty, and it's probably gonna. What is this called? The Seat of Sacrifice. Let me put this in here. Seat of Sacrifice. Okay, leave the duty. Probably get a cutscene. F3 player commendations. Yeah, because I rezzed the other healer, and they did a lot of rezzing on their own after that. But we have a cutscene.
Fool! You have achieved nothing. I am immortal, yet I will never surrender.
Stabs his sword into the ground, stands up, determined.
Elidibus, so fixated were you on my memories of the future, you failed to heed the lessons of the past.
The Exarch has joined.
Your obsession blinded you to the true nature of this tower, this beacon of hope for mankind.
A tower lights up. Elidibus is trapped in a blue light circle, raised into the air.
Created to serve as a reservoir for the limitless energy of the heavens. To harness and bind the boundless. Not unlike white auracite.
Still pulsating
Your
like
ill-begotten power.
energy waves.
Obtained by exploiting that which is best in us. I shall have it. Your soul and all!
He stabs his staff into the ground of this circular platform. Energy emanates into the crystal tower all the way to the top, where it like shines bright like this white spherical beacon, and we have this like white, light blue, dark blue energy storm hitting Elidibus all over as they cannot move, but they raise their sword arm into a striking position as the Exarch struggles. He breaks a little bit, but he gets help from me, grabbing the staff, granting what power I can to him as he smiles at me. His body seeming to become more crystalline, and we both push our outside arms toward Elidibus as a wave of energy makes him scream out in pain and turn into just ever-receding black motes. And then we'll have a white screen. And then after that, there's this amazing radiance of light coming from the very top of the crystal tower for a couple seconds. And then it's over. And the sky looks normal. And the crystal Exarch is next to us. A good 2/3 of his body seeming to be crystal. And we have what looks like a white-robed small figure in front of us where Elidibus once was, and we start to walk toward it. It's kneeling, 2 knees down, hands kind of in its lap, head bowed. We take 1 knee in front of it. Kind of like a little bit of white fog energy coming from it, but He's got one of those half masks as the other.
This.
This. He sees a bunch of those like axe head-shaped
Yes.
crystals
I would become him.
on the ground in front of him.
I would save everyone. This, I believed. Yet still they cried out in rage and despair. Divided over the fate of the star. A rare occurrence, always fleeting. But not this time. Not this time.
The camera pans to the along the
Reconciliation.
to the top.
Elizabeth. I was needed. I withdrew myself from Zodiac. For them. My people. My brothers. My friends.
We see tears forming in the eye sockets of
Stay strong. Keep the faith. At duty's end, we will meet again. We will. We will.
and he is grasping two of the axe head
The rains
shaped.
have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day. But you are not here to see it.
So yeah, he had two of those axe-shaped crystals like at his eyes, like scribbing him in his palms, and he had raised his head to the heavens, let his hands drop, and as he was saying those last lines, he burst into energy. And that energy ball with sparklers behind it has gone to the top 1/4 of the crystal tower and merged with it. We look down and we see that white orosite with the red bottom third. As we grasp it, we see the Exarch is still struggling, still turning into crystal.
I concede I may have overexerted myself.
He's almost laying down entirely, but he's propping himself up on one elbow. We shake our head at that, they just said.
Steady now and listen. I told you before that I had a plan,
He sits up.
and that when all is said and done, I would ask a favor of you.
He's about 2/3 to 3/4 crystal.
We have averted the 8th umbral calamity, found a way for everyone to return to the source, and, last but not least, we have secured the future of all the people of Norvrend. We have won, my friend.
I think so too. We did pretty good.
So, I hope you'll forgive me this moment of selfishness, and while I wouldn't want you to feel obliged,
Oh my gosh, just say it, dude.
promise me you'll take me on your next adventure.
What does that
A
mean?
journey. Together. That's all I ask.
Take you how? Like, what are you trying to say? Are you going to become energy within me? Like, what do you... my options are, I promise, or you could have asked me earlier. You know what I'm going to pick. You could have asked me earlier, with an exclamation point at the end of it. We think for a split second and then say that. Although we can't see what the stupid mask... fucking headgear, man.
If I were to tell you that this isn't the end, that we will meet again, would you believe me?
We may never, never meet again on this bumpy road to love. But I nod. And look. Oh, I guess we're grabbing the orosite with the red crystalline bottom third to it.
Thank you.
He reaches a hand toward it, touches it, but then draws his hand back, looks a little shocked. as if what he thought might happen didn't. But he pulls the hood over his head and appears as we first saw
My friend, with you, my mind and memory shall travel to the ends of the world and beyond.
It's just a walk.
But in this place shall my body stand immovable.
He stood up, grabbed his staff, put his hood over his head as we
May it
first
serve as an undying promise, not only to those who look to me for leadership, but to any soul who has known despair, that hope is everlasting.
He seems to be resigned to his fate, but he's standing before us, straight back, straight legs. We try to hold out the ore sight with the red bottom portion to him. And it starts to glow and emanate energy. He hasn't touched it. It's like just closer to him. He smiles. His body and robes and everything becomes absolutely crystalline. His entirety is blue, shining, like light blue shining crystal. We clutch the orosite with our head bowed, and it's a moment of intense sadness, I would say. The Scions have finally joined us, and Reen kind of gives a sad smile, seeing what has transpired, with the Exarch still just standing straight-backed in crystalline form.
There, the Exarch would remain, keeping his silent vigil. When the Scions were not released from his summoning spell, we proceeded with the plan to return them to the source. The Warrior of Darkness, however, retained her ability to traverse the two worlds at will. And in time, the Crystal Tower became a symbol of her link to the First, and of hope.
The cutscene pans up the Crystal Tower to the very tippy top, and then goes black. I'm not sure why that didn't make me cry. Like, I've cried at several points. It's because I've heard things about the particular voice actor for the Crystal Exarch. And I may have been mixing up certain timelines for that. Whatever. Anyway, we're going to talk to Reen, who is, and the Scions. We're like down the steps from the ocular. Am I alright? I should be the one asking you. But yes, I'm fine. Thank you. We all are. The people are fine. The city's fine. Oh, sorry, I got a call. And the star showers have stopped. It's almost as if we'd gone back to the peaceful days that followed the knight's return. Almost. Hope's Confluence and the trial, the seat of sacrifice, are both done. There are no bonus cutscenes apparently, so that's the end of this video. I'm going to make at least one more, maybe a few more, depending on how long they take. There will be a link in the description of this video that will send you to my Google Doc PowerPoint where every slide is an item on Amazon that I recommend because I use them all the time. And I do not recommend things I don't use because that's stupid. I think that's a lie. Anyway, if you purchase any of those items with a link on that particular slide, I will get a small cut. I will see you next time.